It's 2 a.m., 5th of September 2023, and that's been another day of me building Uniflow from scratch. We are almost there. I've been saying that for a long time already, but that's the truth. Right now we are preparing the whole application, servers, and everything that's going on with the server software development into the production so we can release the application by the end of the week, hopefully. We are waiting right now for the third-party companies that provides us service to identify and verify the users to actually identify and verify us as a business so we can go into the production with them. So that's what we are waiting right now for. They said between 1 to 3 days. So we are waiting till Wednesday, really. Until Wednesday we have time to make any corrections that we want, any implementations that we want. But right now we are focusing on really implementing all of the things that are required for production, which is automating all of the updates in the application, because that's unfortunately it's not going to happen by itself. Correcting all of the problems with the APIs that we may or may not have, checking everything. That's what I've been doing really majority of the day today. I was checking every single feature, every single API. I found 2 issues and I already told Shivam about them. I've been also recording videos today. One really video I managed to record it in between everything what was going on, because there was few meetings as well. I met with Nikiuka in the morning as always, and Fortune. They got their task. We chat as always a little bit about the life and what's going on in Nigeria, and yeah, just usual Monday morning meetings. Then I met with Shivam and Chris, where we talked about all of those stuff that we need to finish within those next 2-3 days, and what has to be corrected. And after that, I was really sitting also in the code and correcting all of the issues that for me, they may be small, but for me they are big, because the details really matter. So I was just sitting and trying to correct them, implementing those videos that I've recorded as well. Unfortunately, after I don't know how many hours I've spent, I wasn't able to implement one of the videos. I did implement one, but I still need to implement two others. That didn't pan out very well. That didn't pan out how I wanted, and probably I will have to ask Chris so he can implement it, because my skills in the software development are not as high. The second ago, I've managed to wrap up all of the last 2 weeks for the guys, so everyone in the team knows what other people has been doing over the past week or 2. And right now I'm giving them an update every week, sometimes every 2 weeks, but lately it's been every week. So each of them sees really what they've done over the past week and what other people has done over the week. I think it's a good thing to do, because everyone can really show that everyone is working on the future success of what we are trying to build. It's not that just one person is working and no one else is doing, and everyone else is doing nothing, just waiting. It just really shows everyone that everyone is doing something. And I feel like since I've implemented it 2 months ago, it's been really steady progress, and I don't have to really sit down on everyone and tell them what they need to do. Somehow that makes them a little bit more motivated. Maybe that, or maybe something else, but yeah, it's been really nice. I've also signed the agreement for Accelerator program, which will give me access to 5,000 angel investors. So now I'm waiting really for them to send me the agreement back, and I will be able to send them all of my materials so they can give me the feedback and we can iterate on those materials. And once everything is ready, they will do all of the job and send all of those materials and talk to angel investors with those, make all of those introductions. And once there will be any angel investors who will be interested, then I will jump in and try to really convince them and see whether they are a good fit for Uniflow as well, but convince them to invest in us and make sure that both parties are happy, me and them as well, because I would imagine that kind of relationship will be for a long period of time, or I would hope so, at least, that it will be like, you know, partnership really. So that's why it's not going to be probably first meeting. There will be probably 1, 2, 3 meetings with each of the angel investors. Hopefully there will be a lot of them who will be interested in our product and what we are building and how we are approaching everything and why we are doing what we are doing. I hope a lot of people will actually see the value of what we are building, and if not, well, I would say that's their loss. But let's not be cocky right now. Let's just stay on the ground and release that, because that's the most important right now. We've been working a long time on making sure that everything is working properly and that we can release. Anyway, that video is way too long right now. Thank you very much for today, and I see you tomorrow.